Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
Still at the 49er.
Still at the 49er,
Change of plans.
Change of plans. We decided not to go down to the Flying J.
Yep, our pot's good, so we didn't need to dump it.
Yeah.
We'll dump it tomorrow instead of making a special trip today.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff done to the truck. Jason actually changed the belts on the truck.
Yep. Did the belts this morning. We did a complete video on it if you're interested in doing it yourself.
Yep, that'll be coming out once I get it edited and up. Maybe a couple weeks, but it'll be out.
Yeah.
We are going to go have dinner with one of Jason's childhood friends.
Childhood.
I think we've talked about this before, but Jason grew up in California.
I did, yeah.
Down by Santa Barbara.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people out here. She lives up here in Sacramento. Gosh, we went to elementary school together and all through growing up. You know, we lived in a small town. You went to school with everybody. Everybody knew everybody. Yeah, it was, so we're going to go see her today.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I haven't seen her since high school, middle school. Gosh.
Yeah, we're excited, really excited to meet up and go have some dinner with her.
She follows Heather on
we talked through Facebook, Instagram, so it'll be nice for me to finally meet her and for Jason to see her after all of these years.
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool, but we're not going to film there because we're just going to enjoy our time.
We're just going to go have dinner tonight, enjoy the night, probably come back and rent a movie that we've been trying to rent all week long.
I wanted to get it last night, but we were both so tired after dinner and we didn't want to get it. So that's a good idea. We'll get that tonight.
Yeah, we'll get that tonight, and then we'll probably catch up with you guys tomorrow after we get picked up or before.
Let you know about that load. We don't pick up till the afternoon, so we'll do that. So let's go have a good dinner and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Cool.
Peace.
Well, good Saturday morning. We are just past Salt Lake City. Didn't have too much time to film yesterday. We woke up, finished up a few things, went and had lunch, and then got our pickup. And then I laid down as soon as we got picked up so I could start my shift in the middle of the night. Heather got us into Nevada about halfway. I don't think we've told you about the load yet. So we picked up in between just east of Sacramento or west of Sacramento. And we are going to Delaware. Nice long trip, 28, almost 2,900 miles. One pallet, about 1,000 pounds. So yeah, nice easy one for over the weekends. Going to be our only load for the week, but it's a real good one, and we enjoyed those 4 or 5 days off, so it was nice having a little bit of time off, even though we just got back from vacation, I know. I just stopped at Echo Reservoir to do my 30-minute break and get a little bit of a drone flight of the sunrise and stuff, so looks really pretty out here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We still got 2,150 miles to go, so still quite a bit. We're probably going to get there first thing Monday morning when we're scheduled to deliver. I think we have till noon to deliver it, but we'll probably be there about 8 or 9 o'clock. So I'm going to finish up my 30-minute break, check my lights, tires, and stuff and all that, and we will check up with you guys later after Heather gets up. Peace. good Saturday afternoon.
Good Saturday afternoon, morning for me.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, handsome. We are in Wamsutter, Wyoming.
Yeah.
I think the sign said. Gonna do our driver swap, and we are still a little over 1,900 miles. I think about 1,940 miles.
Yeah.
From our drop, which still on schedule to get there Monday morning.
Yeah.
How was your drive last night?
Long and boring.
You filled up in Utah, Tuele, Utah.
Yeah, filled up in Tuele, and
He actually fueled.
I did. I just didn't film it.
And then I think our next fill up, we're gonna fill up at a Sap Brothers.
Yep.
We've been filling up at those every so often now.
Yeah, coming across the 80 the past week or two, we get a little bit of a cheaper discount there sometimes. So I've been looking out for those whenever we're coming across the 80. I know there's a couple others out there. I'm still kind of learning where they're at right now, but I got one of their cards the last time I went in there, so we get free showers when we fuel up. So if we ever need a
we've never
Sap
showered
Brothers
at one of those. We'll have to try and see how their showers are.
I've heard they're pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Like Scott says, I've seen a couple of people show some pictures, a video that they're pretty cool. Like they got bathtubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely have to try one of those out.
Yeah, there's a couple that have like bathtubs or something.
Yeah, I think we're filling up in Council Bluffs at a Sap Brothers there.
Yeah.
We'll we're like 660 miles, so that'll be about where we'll do our driver swap again.
Yeah.
I'll get us there, but yeah, I don't even know how much longer I have in Wyoming. I haven't looked at the map. I just seen the sign when we were pulling in here to do our driver swap.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think it's like 200 and something miles to Cheyenne. So.
Yeah. You told him about the load?
Yeah. I told him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome load. Another long one across the 80. We've been going back and forth across the 80 the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Until it becomes wintertime and they're shutting the interstate down.
Yeah.
That's when you mind.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're keeping track, watching the weather when we're taking these loads. And
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people get bored going back and forth across the 80. I mean, I don't. I never get bored of it. I just think there's always beautiful scenery, no matter how many times you see it. There's always something new to see, especially when the seasons change.
Oh, and just the driving time. Sometimes you'll be driving through one part during the day,
true.
but then the next next time I'm driving that part during the night, and
yeah, that's true.
So you'll get to see more each time. You get to see more because it's just the different timing and all that good stuff.
Time of the day, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna jump out and check everything and get going, so this one can get to sleep and get some rest, so he can take over again in like another 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah, it's like, what time is it here? It's 12:30 here. So, yeah, he'll be taking over. Well, by then we'll be in Central Time. So,
yeah.
I think, Council Bluffs. Is Council Bluffs Central? I think so.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It is nice out. At least it's not raining or bad weather or nothing.
Yeah,
so
not windy either.
No, a little cloudy.
Just a little breeze. Actually, I think we got somewhat of a tailwind, so should get some good fuel mileage.
Good deal. All right. We'll get you some rest. I'm going to take over and we'll catch up with you later. Peace. Good evening, everybody. From Nebraska. I think I'm in Sidney, Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken. Stopped at a rest area to do none other than that 30-minute break. I stopped actually a little early to do my 30-minute. I still had probably about 3.5 hours, maybe a little less than 3.5 hours before I had to take it. But I needed to make me another cup of go-go juice. That one cup this morning just wasn't enough, so I just finished letting the babies out, feeding them their dinner, making my coffee, and just killing this 30 minutes. I'll jump out, check everything. Man, it has been a windy drive for me. It wasn't bad when I first took over, but as I got closer to Laramie and Cheyenne, it got windier, and it's been windy here through Nebraska too. It does look like it's died down a bit. There is still some wind. They actually had on the signs through Wyoming, they had wind advisories with like 60+ mile-an-hour gusts advisory. So that's never fun. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, you know, you're fighting the wind. It sometimes gets a little tiring and stressful when you're doing that, but it wasn't terrible. We've been through worse. It's 6:30 Central Time. I think it's 5:30 here. I think they're still an hour behind from Central Time where I'm at right now. Like I said, I stopped early, so once I get going, I'll still have about 6.5 hours left to drive before Jason takes over. Probably close to 6, because we usually swap around 1 anyway. We try to do our swaps on Central Time, no matter what time zone we're in, just so we can stay on a consistent timeline, I guess you could call it. And like I said, I needed another cup of coffee today. Sometimes it's whenever you have a few days off, like what would we do? We delivered our load Monday morning and didn't pick up our next one till Friday afternoon. So we had pretty much a whole almost 4.5 days between loads. And for us anyway, when we have that much time off, you know, your schedule, our sleep schedule kind of gets off, and like this load, it's a struggle that first night. So maybe the first day of that load, but we're good. We're used to it. And yeah, so I am just gonna get going. I think we've got like 1,669 miles still left to go. So I've probably knocked out about 300 miles, and I'll probably knock out another, I don't know, 400. Yeah, maybe not 400, between 300 and 350 probably I'll knock out for the rest of my shift before Jason gets up and takes over. The sun's starting to set here, so I'm gonna quit rambling, get off here. We'll check up with you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Well, howdy. Good Sunday afternoon. I've been driving all night.
And we are in Ohio, and it's raining.
It is raining. Getting a truck wash. Free truck wash.
Ugh.
At least cleaning the windshield off.
Yeah, the bugs haven't been too bad since it's been cooler weather, but yeah, there's always inevitably that one that doesn't come off.
Yeah.
But we doing our driver swap here. I'm gonna take over. We're like still about what, 700 miles?
700, maybe a little more. But yeah,
not bad.
Yeah.
Get there in the morning.
It's gonna be a fun drive through Pennsylvania, because it's a hazmat load, and you can't go the 76, so you gotta take all kinds of crazy routes to get to Delaware. And
yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, be fun.
I'll probably be doing that.
No, I think I'll be taking over right about then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be filling up at TA Youngstown, Ohio. It's about 200 miles from here.
You know, typically you would want to fill up in Pennsylvania not because they have a higher fuel tax, but after you subtract the fuel tax from their fuel, it's usually cheaper. But we always get horrible gas mileage from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They use like a 5% bio-based at all their truck stops, but every single time we've ever filled up in Pennsylvania, we always get below 10 miles a gallon. So I've kind of given up on fueling up there, and figured we'll fuel up in Ohio.
Ohio. Ooh, last night we did our swap at the Sapp Brothers where we fueled. And this couple pulled in. They were pulling a fifth wheel, our big RV.
Huge one.
First of all, she pulled in the wrong way in the fuel island. And she hit the concrete barrier all across the side of their RV.
All along their side. Oh, God. The husband came running out, and
she was out crying.
She was crying. He was flipping the lid.
I felt so bad for them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it did a pretty good.
It looked like a fairly new RV
yeah,
too. It was a
did.
really nice one, and
It did. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it was jacked.
All down the side of it, a big old scratch and dent. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
I
crazy.
felt bad for him.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and end this one here, guys. I'm going to jump out, do my pre-trip, get going, knock out the rest of these miles, knock out this load. We'll pick up the next one after we get delivered. Hopefully we get a nice good one out of that area, Delaware.
Yeah.
Never know. It's
Yeah.
a pretty good area sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys as always for watching and subscribing.
Until our next video.
Peace, love, and expediting. What you doing?
You ready to go?
You ready to go?
Ready to get going? Let's hit the road.